when we first started, the children, this was the place for them to come to keep out of trouble. And I'm so glad that our board and our members are keeping the legacy of Uncle Randy going. Grown up paddling with the canoe club, their children are paddling for the canoe club, so it's an ongoing thing.
My name's Cindy Brock. I've been paddling with Manu since about 2004. The reason why I came to the club initially was my boys, Joe and Bo, paddled for Uncle Randy. Joe was the first disabled paddler that Uncle Randy had in the club. And with his acceptance of my son, who's physically disabled, it changed his whole life. And I couldn't be prouder of Joe and my son Bo and everything that this club has given them. Joe's got to travel all over and paddle and represent Hawaii. And he was a part of the Molokai crew, the first physically disabled crew to cross the channel. It just changed his whole life. It changed his future. It gave him a purpose. And this club means a lot to us. He taught them discipline. He taught them what they need to do, how to contribute to the community. It wasn't only about paddling. It was about giving back. You know, you come, you clean up the site, you help. You know, when you're paddling and you're racing, you help everybody. You don't just sit there and watch. You know, he made sure that those kids learned that they had to participate and help everybody. So it really was a wonderful example of what you should be.
My name is Joe Brock. Around 12 years old when I joined the club. And I didn't know of any other sport in this area that would accept me or had adaptive stuff for me. I do remember when I was 12 years old coming here for the first time. I remember Uncle Randy was over at the Kamani Lounge with Uncle Joker. The only question he had for me was, "You can swim or what?" That was it. That was, started my life as a canoe paddler. And I got to meet so many other great people, and they never questioned my ability either. They just got to see the person that uses a chair.
Everybody knows me as Auntie Faith. I don't know the year, but I know I've been here for about 21 years. I've grown up in the ocean all my life. I lived on the west side. My brother and my dad were commercial fishermen, and Manu has just made it a full circle for me. So when I first joined, you just get in a canoe. There's no instruction. Get in a canoe and paddle. That's the instruction. And the terrifying one was I paddled with Uncle Randy, and he said, "Get in a canoe." I was like in seat 5, and I was like, he said, "Just paddle." And we went to Waimea. And that was like,
that was like Molokai.
Yes, because I didn't want to breathe. I didn't know what to say. I wanted to cry. I wanted to do it all, but just to be in a canoe with Uncle Randy was such an honor. Before we got our koa, we're the biggest club. We got to find a koa for 40 crews. And that's not like an easy thing to do. So we had to go call other clubs. Can we borrow your canoe? And nobody has ever said no. Yeah, and so when it was our time to share, it was a wonderful thing. When you're out in the ocean, you cannot think of anything else except the wind, the mountain. You're just, your pure surroundings.
I feel very blessed as the president to have such an amazing backing, and everybody, every single one of you who have spoke up during this process that have helped to make things happen. I'm very blessed to have Kau here to help bless the club, and we've got our koa here, and so we're gonna move forward with the blessing, because to me you can never have enough blessing.
Struggling to be set free. Just a part of me, I wonder just how beautiful life would be if all the brothers and the sisters and the islands.
This is where I live. I was, born and raised. I used to play around over here, and we used to live in the fish pond. Yeah.
Right next to Surf and Sea, that vacant, which I see we require that area. So found out nobody was using them. We came here, got permission, from the neighborhood board and everybody, and slowly we started cleaning up the area, and here we are. This is Manu for life over here.
And what does Manu Okikai mean to you?
It means everything. My father started this. That's his legacy.
Then I wouldn't have a thing to say. I wouldn't even care about the old ones. I would be throwing all their wisdom away. But life is always in a circle. Some people give it, some taking them away. But love is a word